Hello, race fans. I'm Wylie Wade, and this is Wylie's Race Report.
Hello, race fans. I'm Wylie Wade, and this is Wylie's Race Report for Saturday, April 10th, 2021, where we had the IMCA Modifieds, IMCA Sport Modifieds, the Tri-State Pro Stocks, and the Delta Dwarf cars. But first, before we get into their results, this upcoming weekend on the 17th of April, we have got the 360 wing sprint cars, the non-winged 600 micro sprints, the Jay's Mobile Welding Hobby Stocks, and of course, the mini stocks all in action for you. You can see the action in person. Come on out. Love to have you there. If you can't make it, well, I suppose that's okay. Just watch on Antioch Speedway TV. That's right. Head on over and subscribe at AntiochSpeedway.tv on Saturday for all the flag-to-flag coverage live and direct from Antioch Speedway. So again, this past weekend at Antioch Speedway, we had the IMCA Modifieds, the Sport Modifieds, the Tri-State Pro Stock Series, and the Delta Dwarf cars, with Kevin Moralio in his 40 Double D taking home his first main event win at Antioch Speedway for the 2021 season. Here's what he had to say in Victory Lane.
Man, that car was on a rail tonight.
Yeah, Danny Wagner's a hard guy to beat.
You had him. You had to battle him a little bit. You had to battle Devin Cameraman a little bit. You're able to hold off all comers, though.
I can't hear you.
You're able to hold off all comers.
Yeah, we had a good race in our heat race, and we were battling in that main event. I don't know I didn't see what happened to him over here, but yeah, up until then, it was his pretty badass race.
Looks like you had a really good handling car. The cars behind you, Danny Wagner looked like he was having trouble in the center of the turn. Devin Cameraman came after you the last two laps, and he ended up with a major push in the middle of the turns as well, but your car looked like it was handling well.
The track was starting to dry out a little bit, just a little bit. It was, from where we started, it was sticky kind of all the way through the turn, and then it kind of started getting patchy, so kind of had to baby the throttle a little bit, get through the dry stuff.
Who do you want to say thanks for getting you out here on the racetrack every week?
I want to thank Wagner Racing, because he does all the work on my car, and my girlfriend Ashley, my mom and John for coming out and all the stuff they do for me, help me out with the nationals and stuff like that.
All right, Kevin Moralio, winner of tonight's main event for the Delta Dwarf cars.
Next up, we had the Tri-State Pro Stock Series. This is also what we call Super Stocks at Antioch Speedway, but the Touring Series, and Richard Brace Jr. took home yet another win in the Tri-State Pro Stocks. Folks, he's only run them 7 times, and he's won 6 of them. He seems to know what he's doing in these cars, that's for sure. Here's what he had to say in Victory Lane.
Here it is, ladies and gentlemen, Richard Brace Jr.
Yeah! Woo! We finally got some stands. Woo!
Richard, come on around to the front here. Okay. Well, did you know that there was anybody else behind you? Because, like, you were all by yourself out there.
Man, I'm always looking for somebody. You can't count none of these guys out. They're all really fast. They all got really good cars, and they're all good drivers. So the first time you think you got this handled, they're going to hand it to you. So I run like they're chasing me down every lap, because you just never know.
How'd your car handle out there? It seemed like you were one of the better handling cars. I mean, you were able to pull away and had such a big lead.
You know, the car was good. We made some changes after the heat. We were just too free in the heat race. And I just think we were really, the car was pretty good. We could have locked it down maybe a little bit better, but just hitting my marks every lap and keeping that momentum rolling is a big deal.
Is there something about this racetrack? This is not your first win here in the last year.
No, this is my 3rd win here. Man, we've been on one heck of a heater. We ran with these guys 7 times now and won 6, and it's crazy.
That's not a bad win percentage.
Not at all. It's something I've never dreamed of doing. Dreamed of it, but obviously it just never happened, so.
All right, so other than I saw at least 2 different times cars spinning out in front of you, do you have any other issues out there?
No, it was a little snug getting to the lead there early on with the 3D car. We were pretty tight there, right there in the first couple laps, but yeah, other than that, some of the lap car stuff was a little too close for comfort.
Who do you want to say thanks for helping you get out on the racetrack?
I got to thank my dad and my girlfriend for all the hard work, Brace Mufflers and Welding, Schwepco Lubricants, my good friend Todd's here tonight. I can't thank him enough. Dirt Solutions. I want to thank without a track to go to, we don't have anything. I got to thank Roy for all the work that he does for this deal. Workman's Communication, Lyle Hopper, those guys sponsor this series, Jay's Mobile Welding, and without them, we don't have a series, we ain't got nowhere to race. So I can't thank those guys enough.
Hey, just in case you didn't know, you just won $1,000.
Awesome.
Richard Brace Jr. taking on the win tonight in the Tri-State Pro Stock Touring event.
Hey, and it's great to see people back in the stands. Love it, guys.
Awesome.
Right on. Thank you, Antioch.
With that, congratulations, Richard.
Thank you, sir.
The Iceman, Tommy Frazier, 2019 Sport Modified champion and driver of the number 12 Sport Modified, took home the win on Saturday night in the IMCA Northern Sports Modified.
Tommy Frazier, hey, I get you on camera. I know you hate this, but you had to work for that, man.
Oh yeah, you gotta get up there where they ain't running. Up there by myself, just trying to bring that top in. Didn't give up on it the whole race, man. Made a few mistakes and gave it up, but ended up getting it back.
I'll just say, on that high side, especially off turn number 2, your car was coming off that turn like it was shot out of a cannon.
Oh yeah, you got up there against that cushion, boy. She had some good dig coming off.
It was a lot of carnage out there tonight. Anything close for you?
Huh?
Anything close for you as far as all the accidents and carnage we had out there?
No, didn't get around too much of that. Just trying to stay up there, keep hitting my marks. Like I said, I missed them a few times, boy, and I know it looked ugly, but I regrouped and came back.
So working the high side up where no one else was, and it paid off for you. So who helped you get this car on the racetrack every week?
I gotta thank Pro Motorsports, Black Diamond Builders, Cigarettes for Less, Antioch Muffler, Roof and Tile Custom Specialist, Cigarettes for Less. My dad especially, he helps me everything on this car. I owe it to him. My Uncle Walt, my old lady and the kids up there rooting me on. Man, I just couldn't be happier. It's the first time my girls got to come watch me race, man, and I couldn't be prouder to bring it home.
Well, you came into tonight points-wise. I know it's real early, but you came in a 4-way tie for the lead with your win. That's going to help you take over the lead.
Oh yeah, it's a little too early in the season to be worried about points, but hey, I'm glad I'm up there.
The Iceman, Tommy Frazier, with the win in tonight's IMCA Northern Sports.
Thank you guys for coming out and watching. Thank you, man.
And in the IMCA Modified action, Bobby Hogue IV took home the main event win after starting back in the 12th position, driving the number 22 owned by Paul Guglielmone.
Taking home the win tonight in the IMCA Modified main event here at Antioch Speedway. Bobby, you had to work for that, man.
Let me tell you, I first just want to start off by dedicating this win to my Grandpa Bob and my Grandma Barbara and my Grandpa Joe. We've lost all 3 of them in 7 months, and it's been very rough on our family. And glad that my dad and I could come up here and take our mind off of a lot of stuff and pick up a win from 12th. That was awesome. Great race with Buddy. That was fun. The track was awesome. Got to thank Paul Guglielmone for letting me drive his car tonight. This rage thing was on a rail. Andy Eckrich for his help and input that he's had with me this year a little bit. You know, Joe Glade Enterprises for supporting me in everything that we do. And of course my mom and dad, my wife and kids at home. You know, hats off. This was an awesome night. Had great racing with everybody up front, I think. And you know, I really had to work to get Buddy there, and it was a lot of fun.
Was your car better on the high side or the low side?
Well, I think I was better on the low side than everyone else was on the low side. It was good on the top, but it was just treacherous up there. I would get real tight, real easy. But I felt like I had a really good car pretty much everywhere we went. Obviously, if we came from 12th and had to contend with some pretty good cars.
You had to hold off Buddy, and I think finally what got you by him is he slipped up over the cushion in turns 3 and got up into the dirt. But he was holding off everybody working that high side. His car was working very well on that high side.
Yeah, he was excellent up there. It was, like I said, it was a battle. I mean, that was a battle that any one of us seasoned veterans would have had up there in the front. So I mean, hats off to Buddy. He did a great job.
So driving a car that's not your normal car, is that harder to do for you?
It's a little bit. It's a little bit, you know, to learn what it wants when you need to make a change. But like I said, you know, Andy Eckrich, Precision Performance, giving me some help with this thing, and you know, it made a lot of the difference. I mean, we ran a few races in the car, and then got hooked up with Andy a little bit, and he kind of pointed me in the right direction. And it's been a really really easy car to drive. It's just trying to learn what it wants.
Bobby Hogue winning tonight in the main event for the IMCA Modifieds. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And with that, head on over to, congratulations, sorry for your loss. Heading over here to try to catch up with Buddy Niss, driver of the 19K. Hey buddy, come on out here a little bit.
Good job, Bobby. To tech, right?
Yeah.
No.
I don't.
No, we're not going to do tech.
Oh, we're not?
No. Okay.
She wants a picture first.
They need your picture.
Good job,
Bobby.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Buddy Niss. Buddy Niss. There we go, now we got Bill. Man, you led 28 of 30 laps.
Take it from me, brother.
People kept taking shots at you, and that high side was just working well for you.
Oh, you know, I just had to keep her going. I knew Bobby was behind me. I saw Nick at first, and then you know, just kept on using my stuff up, and I kept hitting the wall a little bit. But you know, it was fun. It was a blast.
So you had 2 baseball games earlier today. First of all, how'd those go?
Oh, you know, I sat the bench for a little while, and then I finally got the pitch. I got here at 6:30, and showed up for the heat race, and got beat by Bobby again, and you know, it was a blast.
This car looks, the last couple of weeks, seems a lot faster. What have you guys changed that has made it so much faster?
Oh, we haven't changed a thing. We
So it's the
literally have
driver?
not changed one thing in like 3 weeks now, so she got her tuned up.
All right, Buddy Niss, congratulations. Who helped you get on the racetrack?
Oh, my dad, my mom, KBJ, Brian Zachary, Fred Ryland, Jeff Browns, and Tyler Brown, and you know, all-spec sheet metal. We built a new nose on it last week. Didn't get to put stickers on it, but it was fun. And yeah, Pro Motorsports and Chad makes for a good track, and it was a blast for the fans.
Buddy Niss finishing second tonight after leading 28 of 30 laps. Congratulations on a great run.
Thank you.
Congratulations to all our winners on Saturday night, and thanks again to Katrina Niss Photography for providing the victory lane photos you've seen here on tonight's Wylie's Race Report. Upcoming this Saturday, April 17th, 2021 at Antioch Speedway. Again, we have the 360 wing sprint cars, the non-winged 600 micro sprints, the Jay's Mobile Welding Hobby Stocks, and the mini stocks. You can see it all live and direct on Antioch Speedway TV or in the stands. That's right, we are open for business with fans in the stands. Hopefully you can make it out or watch it on Antioch Speedway TV. Last season, we had a young driver that started out the season. He was only supposed to test a wingless sprint car, but the test ran so well at the preseason, they went racing with it. He finished second in points at Antioch Speedway with 2 main event wins and only finished outside the top 5 one time with a blown motor all season long. This season, he stepped up to the Wing 360 sprint cars. I had the opportunity to chat with this young man back in preseason testing. I also had the chance to chat with him a couple weeks ago as a kind of a continuation. Yeah, due to the gremlins, that interview unfortunately got lost. My cameraman needs to be fired on that one. But I'll get a chance to talk to him again. But here was my chat with young Dylan Bloomfield, driver of the 33 wing sprint car, back during preseason testing. Here with Dylan Bloomfield, driver of the, well, you don't have a number on there yet, Dylan. What's your car number going to be? But you're going wing sprint car racing this year.
Yeah, my number will be at 33. But super excited for this year. It'll be a great year, hopefully. So. Yeah.
What's been the biggest difference between the wingless sprint car and this one as far as the driving style? Granted, you've only had a few laps as far as practice goes.
Yeah, I've only gotten like 3 sessions in today, but it's crazy. It slams down on the left rear so hard. Just total opposite of a non-wing car, but a lot more fun, I can tell you that.
What's your goal for this year? Are you just going to try to get the experience? Or are you going out? What's your goal? I mean, last year your goal was to get some practice, and then you ended up going and finishing second in points.
Yeah, mainly, I mean, it'd be awesome to win and get a win in, but mainly just gain experience and have fun with my whole crew, and yeah.
So you said it handles differently. It's kind of going opposite of what you're used to. Just watched you do a practice session. You looked like you were handling well.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you're comfortable in the car, I mean, it should be going fast. So I was comfortable and felt good.
How was it going fast? You passed a couple cars while you're out there. What was different as far as maybe your sight lines or something compared to your last race car?
Oh yeah, passing those guys out there, they're a little bit slower, so a little sketchy getting past them, but car setup from the beginning to the end of the night, we changed a lot, and it really helped me, so super excited.
Do you think you're going to have any adjustment as far as being able to experience, to tell your crew what needs to be done, being the car is different than the one you ran last year as far as handling goes?
Yeah, that for sure. There's a little bit more adjustments in the pit, in the pits, and in the inside of the car. I can change the wing angle, a whole bunch of stuff. So it's pretty awesome.
Have you done that yet? Have you changed the wing on it?
Yeah. The track went super slick, and after the first session, so I jacked that wing back as fast as I could just to get some grip in the rear. So yeah.
So a lot more speed than what the wingless sprint car would be as well. Are you feeling that, or you're not up there yet?
Yeah, I'm feeling that. That's a big difference. Just coming into the corner a lot harder is way different.
What do you have to do you think, as far as you haven't been out there yet in a race situation, what do you think you're going to have to do as far as getting ready for that first time out there in this wingless sprint car with 18 other cars around, or however many around? What's going to go through your mind? What do you have to do?
Yeah, I'm for sure going to be nervous, but just passing cars. Today I got to pass a couple, but with 18 other cars or whatever around me, it's a lot different. So I don't know, we'll just have to tell. 2 weeks from now at Placerville we'll be racing, so hopefully I'll be able to figure it out.
So who's helping you get on the racetrack this year?
Redline is a new supporter of on my race car. King Race Products, a whole bunch of people. My mom and my dad, they worked their butts off on my race car. I can't thank them enough, especially my new crew chief, Vern Cornburst. He's helped me out so much. And my whole crew, Dave Johnson, he gave me a ride in this wing car. Jerry and Willie, I can't thank Willie enough. He's been here since the beginning, so super excited. Most of my sponsors have stayed on my car since I've started, basically. So I can't thank everybody enough that supported me throughout this journey. I hope to go even further.
One thing I like about watching, I see watch your stuff on Facebook and whatnot, hear your dad talk about you, and you're not just a driver, you're actually getting in there and working on the race car as well.
Yeah, for sure. It's always good to know when you tighten the bolts and stuff up, and okay, everything's tight. Get out there on the racetrack and just trust the car. Where if you don't really tighten everything, that something might be loose or something, you get a little bit nervous. So, and I trust my crew of tightening everything. So yeah, especially Willie. Willie, he tightens stuff pretty good.
Nut and bolting, there you go.
Yeah.
Well, good luck this year. This is awesome that you're getting into the wing sprint car. Can't wait to see you out there in a racing situation.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Dylan Bloomfield, driver of the 33 wing sprint car.
You can see Dylan and the rest of the 360 wing sprint cars compete this Saturday at Antioch Speedway, the 17th of April, 2021. Along with them will be the non-winged 600 micro sprints, the J's Mo Welding Hobby Stocks, and the Mini Stocks all in action this Saturday. Hope to see you either in the stands or on Antioch Speedway TV. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channels on YouTube and on Facebook. It's Wylie Wade - Antioch Speedway Announcer. If you subscribe, you'll get the latest and greatest Wylie's Race Report and anything other that I put out first, as those are the places that things start out with for me. So again, follow, like, subscribe, share, all the above. Wylie Wade - Antioch Speedway Announcer. I would appreciate it. Thank you very much for watching. That's going to do it for this episode of Wylie's Race Report. Until Saturday, I'm Wylie Wade. Thanks for watching. Goodbye, everybody. This is his first win of the 2021 season at Antioch Speedway. And the 2019 COVID. Driving the number 22, not his normal.